eat that food. You need to have experience eating that food or it's a little insane. It can be hard on the body, and I've been over here now for 3-4 months. I'm not gonna stay in Vietnam forever, but just be careful of the food. Anyway, we got to Ho Chi Minh City. We did a handful of shows over there. Hey Anita, thanks for letting everybody know, I appreciate it. Vivico, Marcella. And then we went to, well, these ladies are getting their picture taken. How cool is that? We went to, we took a train out yesterday and went to this other little town, Phan Thiet. Hey, Chicky from Charlotte, came on Cannon. Teresa Purple, what's up? Teresa's Purple Creation. Photobomb them, huh? I should run in there and say what's up. Can I get in here? Are they breaking up? Oh, come on. No. Yeah, they're done. Oh, man, I want to get in the picture with them. I think I can. They look really good. I'm dressed like bad. Hey, what's up, Vivi Cordero? Laura. Auntie, what's up, Auntie? You got the emojis going on. I love it, the cats and dogs emojis. Just stand behind these ladies. Wow, they look great. I wonder how close I can get to there. Oh, so nice. Good morning, Amy and Anita. Photobomb, just run in there, huh? Amy Bewley. Oh my God, I should have wore fancy clothes like that. Look at you guys, they look like a rainbow. Orange and red and blue and yellow and... Oh, they're standing sideways like a train. They're gonna dance, they're gonna do the disco, disco duck. Whack, Laura, Little Soul, what's up? Oh, they're darling, they are darling. So anyway, now we're over here in this area called Mui Ne, which is this red sand dune. You got some screenshots of that. They look great, huh? Hey, Little Soul, Grandma. So looks like I finally got everybody. I got out of bed early enough, so you guys are all here. It's freaking awesome. Thank you so much. I even put up a notice on Discord like a grown-up. Little Soul, me and my gang. It looked like a parade, I know. Vietnam's incredible. I'm in this desert. Does it look kind of reddish on camera? Because it really is. It's pretty reddish. It's really beautiful. I'm trying to go to the top, yeah. Yeah, the sky, the blue sky. There's no air pollution down in this town. It's nice for a change because Ho Chi Minh and Hanoi, even Da Nang, have some air pollution issues. Greg Fetz with the coffee. What's up? Yeah. Oof. Absolutely beautiful blue sky, huh? More screenshots. Oh, very cool. Look at that sky. No chemtrails. Isn't this crazy? Vietnam, you guys. Especially down here in the far southeast. Like, we're right on the coast. If I turn around, you can't really tell for the buildings, but let me try and look over here. Because there's a town and a beach behind us. That's the ocean right there, right? And over there, that's the ocean. And that ocean faces, the next landmass down is Indonesia and, oh God, what is it, Borneo and Brunei, and then eventually Australia are the next land masses down there. So we are really we are on the opposite side of the planet from Chicago, let's say. But out here on this coast, you know, they did not get a whole lot of damage. I think they didn't get a lot of damage during the long 50-year or the long 40-year war that they suffered through between 55 and 75. Whereas when you go to other countries in the north and in central Vietnam, we still find like, hey, good morning, Joe Mack. You're watching those vids. Oh, very cool. Jude, when are we going to Japan? I haven't thought about Japan too much. It's a little cold for me. And the cats, I know. But I am going to go to, I figured out how to go to China. So we're going to go to China in the next 2 weeks. We're going to Joe Mack, China and Hong Kong, or we're going to go to Hong Kong and China. I'm thinking about Shanghai. I'm thinking about Chongqing. And I'm thinking about, what was the other city I was looking at? Beijing. Philippines are right here, yeah. So we're going to, we'll definitely be going into China though in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. Tony, David, Lillian. Yeah, China's gonna be great, huh? And Anita, I've been getting advice. Wuhan actually seems kind of cool. Shanghai looks like it would be cool too, right? Thank you, Anita, for the coffee. The buildings in Shanghai I'd like to see. Oof. And then when you see jungle around here, it's really jungle, man. It's like banana, palm trees, like palm oil. And then what's the other thing that's around here? They're like big aloe plants that are crazy overgrown aloe vera plants. Daniel's in Tokyo. Oh, Daniel Monkey King. Hey, Vivian. What's up? Greg Fetz, I figured out how to get them. I just go to pharmacy. You can just go to the pharmacy here in Vietnam. Tell them what you need and they'll sell it to you. Crazy, huh? Not like America where it's a big federal case. Vietnam, it's so different. There we go. There's a nice, what is that, an island out there? I see that big rock island. Wow, dang. That's out in the water. Dang, it looks like Alcatraz out there, huh? And all that is ocean, open ocean, and it's absolutely beautiful ocean too. We were there yesterday afternoon. Whew, man, it's hot, yeah. I don't know if I'll be here forever in this heat, but I came over here right now. What's up, Middle Time, Geraldine, Lillian, Sonic Reducer. Yeah, it is a great spot. Trump's gonna reopen Alcatraz. Good. Whatever. Sure. I used to live on Alcatraz Street in Berkeley, and it was called Alcatraz Street because you could stand, if you went out and got off the sidewalk and stood right in the middle of the road at the bottom of the street was the island of Alcatraz. It was just like this, actually. Berkeley was here, Alcatraz was there, San Francisco would be out there. It wasn't that close, so Berkeley's a little farther away from Alcatraz. Amy Bewley. Alcatraz is now a museum. Wow, Amy with all the coffee. What's going on with that? Yeah, but Vietnam is such a trip. It's different in many ways, and it's the same in many ways. The way the money is spent, I don't know, just the way the people are, it's just different. But I really, really like it. Pharmaceuticals, yeah, Paralumen. Used to live on the corner of Alcatraz and Telegraph, right behind the AMPM. By the AMPM right there. And they're not too far from Flint's Barbecue. I don't know whatever happened to Flint's Barbecue. They can't still be there, are they? Nah. They were hella good barbecue though. Jesselyn Tan. Not in the Sahara. We are in a desert called Mui Ne. Oh, here we go. Here it's kind of reddish. You can see the redder color. Yeah, we're in Vietnam. The town is called Mui Ne. And we're near a place called Phan Thiet, which is the largest town. Oh, it gets redder as we go this direction. How awesome is that? This place, this is going to blow up in some years. Blow up in a good way. It's going to be 5 years from now, you're not even going to recognize it for the tourism. I'm telling you, from this end of the city to the far end of the city, it was a half-an-hour drive in a car. Look at the water, dude. Let me try and zoom out there a little bit. Look at the water. This is going to be, because people are discovering Vietnam. Americans are going to move over here, and I really recommend it. Get in over here now, because people are going to make some money, dude. Some of this stuff is going to turn into resorts and stuff like that. Look at this one here. It really sticks out because everything else is like people living in tin shacks around here, like people living in that kind of thing. But this place is gonna just go crazy soon once it gets discovered. Like even this is like a new resort golfing community. Whew, Auntie Chris, Ben Larabi. Flint's Barbecue is still there in Oakland, Teresa. One on Shattuck, and then there was San Pablo. I don't know if they even still have. It's been so long, but I remember going to the one on San Pablo when I was a little kid. Oh man, and the one on Shattuck when I was Teenager. Greg Fetz, Willie Alex. That's awesome. I haven't even thought about Flint's barbecue in so long. That's crazy. Coffee time. I know I find a coffee in the desert. Willie Alex with the roses. Greg Fetz, thank you for all those drip brews. On is it Bancroft? Not Shattuck? Oh, I guess it's Bancroft at the bottom of Alcatraz, and then if you keep going down, it hits San Pablo, and then you go San Pablo into Oakland. And like, I don't know, 19th Street maybe? No, not 19th. I can't remember. In the 20s, in the 20th Street somewhere. Actually, I think now they put an IKEA in there. No, that's Emeryville. I don't know. I hardly recognize that area. I lived there for a long time, and then I went back and checked it out, and I was like, what? There's an IKEA on San Pablo Avenue in Oakland? Where's the bad part of town? Wait a minute. I want to see the bad part of town that I remember. Carbide, what's up? Christopher, yeah, Jack London. Sonic Reducer. Shattuck is still there. Wow, this is crazy. Joanne actually wrote me this morning. She said, hey bro, Birdman of Alcatraz. Oh yeah, of course. That was, what's his name? Clint Eastwood, right? Hey Ellen. Tiffany for the people, Lee June. Joanne wrote me up and said, hey, are you going to the desert? Because I had said I was going over there. And she said, just let me know when you're going to go. And Joanne's been a big supporter of the channel. And then it occurred to me, because I woke up, what time is it now? 9 o'clock this time. I woke up somewhat early enough. Keith, Kayvon Cannon, temperature and humidity. Yeah, I got 2 bottles of water. I'm halfway through the first one already. And I drank an entire one before I got here. So I'll be good for a while. But I thought, oh man, I gotta jump out of bed and do this right now because it's just gonna get hotter during the day. It probably would be cool to come back at sunset also. Look at this crazy hill. We gotta do that. 6:50 at night, Las Vegas time. Right on. I love Las Vegas. I love it when it's hot in Vegas. And now it's what, May? So Vegas is probably 90 degrees every day. Yo, Tania, what's up? God, what an incredible desert. But yeah, it's kind of hard to get to this this desert and this beach. We're really pretty remote. Like I was saying, the next thing down here, we're in Vietnam here, and the next thing down is going to be like, I think the island is called Borneo, and it's part of Indonesia, which those islands are down there. It's not very far away, it's just right there. And then over here is like Papua New Guinea and Australia, and then Philippines is over that direction. So the point is, we're pretty far away. Hey, Tiffany, what's up? Yeah, we're still in Vietnam. It's kind of hard to see because it's so bright. Nation in the house, what's up? Yeah, we're still in Vietnam. But I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get in the car because it's not getting any cooler outside. Actually, this isn't bad temperature. It's okay. This sand's all right. It's warm and toasty, but it's not like crazy. It's not like, you know how hot sand gets sometimes. Like when I used to live in Las Vegas many years ago, I've just realized how much I love deserts. It's somewhat hot. Yieldy mustard thumbs. Black dopamine, good morning. Man, yeah, it's Monday morning here in the future. Monday morning at 9 o'clock. And it's just gonna get hotter. What's up there? What's that yellow thing? There's a block up there, a house up there. Lee June. I remember when I lived in Vegas, when it would get, because Vegas would get hot. In May, it would be like 90. By June, it would be 100. By August, it'd be like 120. And then it would be like a bell. It would curve back. It would go back down to 90 degrees in like October. October 31st, Halloween, it would start to rain and be cold again. I don't know why. I am in desktop. Why? I'm in MS Microsoft Word screensaver, yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. And I think take the dog out sometimes for a walk between the months of May and September. The dog would always just be like, "Nah, no, take me back to the house, dude. I'm on Dune, yeah, Ron Stefanski. The spice, the spice must flow." Yeah, to put some salt in the water. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, where this desert is like, it doesn't appear to be the biggest desert, and it's right on the ocean here, which I think is called the Indian Ocean, or maybe the East Vietnam Sea. I'm not sure, but we're at the bottom of Vietnam. Sandworms, the Shai Hulud. I'm not a dune geek or anything, but I'm kind of a dune geek, yeah. Ever since me and Timothy McChalamet used to hang out at Burger King on 59th Street. That was a long time ago. The Shai Hulud. These clouds are crazy, huh? Look at that. And then inland here, right, until you hit, if you were just like flying a plane straight, or if you were a bird, you would hit Ho Chi Minh City. I took a train. It was like an old train. It was like an old train, and the back cars were full of like scooters, filled with scooters that they were delivering out here, used scooters. And then the front cars had rooms in them for people, but the rooms were like these little, there was 4 beds into each little box, and you got a bed. Oh, dude, it was crazy. It was like, what? It was like 1920 or something on this old train. But the train from Ho Chi Minh, from there to here, took about 4 hours. David Watson with the ice cream. David Watson, it is hot. Yeah, Jesus, baby, it's pretty good, huh? Cacia ducha for the ice cream. It was actually pretty cool. I thought I was going to have like a high-speed rail with Wi-Fi, and I was going to live stream it all with everybody. But it wasn't like that at all. It was like going back into some movie from the 30s, you know. It was like, what the hell? The train's like clack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack, going about 60 miles an hour. I was like, we're not in China, man. We're not in China anymore. Oh, man. But I like deserts. I want to go to Africa. It always occurred to me when I get older. Now, I'm only 56. But let's say 20, 30, 40 years from now. Yeah, we are in a desert. Not a big desert, but looks like Utah desert. Yeah, it does. Utah pink dunes and red dunes. Utah's got some really beautiful desert. I lived in Utah for a couple years too. RJ, what's up? David Watson, it be. Joey, the yellow building is a mirage. It's not really there. Samantha, have I been to White Sands, New Mexico? No. You know what I thought was cool, though? I didn't go to White Sands, but I went to White Salt. Have you been to the Salt Flats, Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah? It's right on the border between Utah and Nevada, way out in the desert. And for some reason, there's a big stretch of land, and it's salt, the whole thing. Right now, we're in Vietnam. This is a red desert. And thank you guys so much, because all your donations and all your help and all your gifts and the battles and everything, I've been over here for a year. I ain't getting rich. I ain't making a profit. But what I am doing, and what you guys have been able to do, is help me travel for almost a solid year without having to go work in a professional kitchen. And I really cannot thank you guys enough. Francisco Chavez from Salt Lake. Nice. And I just feel blessed by everybody to be able to bring me out here and do this stuff. So thank you so much. Am I sick, cold? Thank you, Anne-Marie. Anna. Ruth Ann. I don't know if Joanne's here. I hope if not, we'll come back later, maybe at sundown. And I'm indefinitely here. I mean, I haven't bought my tickets to China yet, but next place we're going to go is China. But I do need to. Sorry about the salt. Oh, yeah. Bonneville Salt Flats was known because they used to do, the ground is super flat because it's wet underneath. It's salt and it's wet underneath, so it flattens itself out. It's super, super flat. They used to test like race cars and stuff out there. The military would test like these rockets on wheels and stuff like that. It was crazy because the ground is so flat. But the whole thing is made out of salt. And it's slightly damp. So I don't understand what it is. I don't know what it is, but so I went out there, and there'll be some people out there, not a ton of people. You're out in the middle of the friggin' desert. And take off your shoes and socks, and you can walk across this white salt, excuse me, this white salt desert. It's crazy. But after you keep walking, and your feet will be wet. It doesn't seem wet till you start walking on it, and then after a minute, you start hearing kind of the slushy sound, and then the bottom of your feet are like sloughed off, like you're walking on the salt, you know? Me chow. Yeah, you really got it. If you're in America, Bonneville Salt Flats. I guess that's where the term Bonneville for like, what, cars, or maybe there was a race called the Bonneville 2000 or something. Whew. Oh, this is red desert sand. Not really quicksand. God dang. Your dad tested cars. Oh, Kevon Cannons. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that place. If the salt is a little slushy, yeah, maybe there's parts of it where you could go, maybe it's deep in some parts. It's definitely weird. And on the other end of it, there's a mirage. So if you're in the Bonneville Salt Flats, there's white hills way off in the distance, and you can't tell where this white salt ends in the desert. Those hills could be miles away. They could be right here. You can't tell. It's the weirdest thing. I sled down this. Some people do. I didn't bring well, maybe I'll take one of these boxes and slide back down. There's probably somebody up here. Don't touch my boxes, man. Wow, this is amazing. What is this, dude? So we got a chair. This is somebody just kicking back. Oh, they got this is a cutting board for making food. This is a problem. If you live here, you recognize that. That's a cutting board for making food. And people will be on the street every 20 feet. They'll make a restaurant. They'll put that on the pavement, chop up their meat. And I think I can eat it. And then really every time I eat it, I'm sick. And I go, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Wow. Thanks, Copper Queen. Take a little break. Sit in the chair. Oh my God, I remember oh yeah, it's like I got these little restaurant stools sitting here. This is like somebody's little restaurant, isn't it? I don't think they'll mind if I sit here for a second. Hell, it's Vietnam. They're so kind over here. It's crazy. Wow. Ginger Frost, you learned something new about the Bonneville Salt Flats, maybe? The Bonneville car. Oh my God. Yeah, those cars were incredible. I met a guy once. He had this great big red Bonneville from the 60s. Like, it was like a 20-foot long tuna boat with all the chrome stuff on the side and like a gigantic engine in it. Is it hot? It's probably like 90 maybe. It's not that bad. I can't stay here forever, but it's not that bad. Because I always forget, being out in the desert, you have to go walk back the other direction too. That's what. That's the bad part. You think you're cool, and then you're like, oh, dude, I gotta turn around. Fancy Nancy, cutest. You're in a hospital with a guy broke all his. Ooh, gosh. Yeah, Pontiac Bonneville. Silent Feather. Yeah, it was a red Pontiac Bonneville from the 60s, and I wanted that car bad. And I got his girlfriend, but I wanted his car. I didn't really want the girlfriend, but I ended up with the girlfriend. Oh man, that was a long time ago. Burt Monroe from New Zealand. That was a long time ago. Yeah, it's like 90. Yeah, if you want to grab some photos. And that poor guy, eventually, he passed away in a motorcycle accident. Poor freaking guy. could not catch a break, man. I shouldn't laugh. Because we were kind of like buds, but he just drove a motorcycle without a helmet. He and his friends would go out and race around. In the Bay Area, there's lots of mountains and stuff. You can go around these turns, and these motorcycles too fast. And one day, well, he didn't make it. Didn't come back. Didn't come home. Brian Kevin Barnett, what's up? Actually, I'm gonna leave that alone. This is somebody's restaurant equipment. Their chair. These are the stools for their customers. I'm 100% certain by looking at it. This is a cutting board. So probably inside there's probably some cookware of some kind, and maybe possibly some food, which I don't want to smell. I don't sound good, Ruth Ann. I guess it's hay fever. My head's been really stuffy. They might have left me some food. Yeah, it's like hay fever, and I got food poisoning at the same time. So there was a period a couple days ago where I was like, "Oh, dude, now, now we're really in trouble." Cash Money, what's up? How you doing? Yes, we are in the desert. We're in a kind of reddish colored desert. A really beautiful part of Vietnam, and it's called Mui Ne. Yes, we're going down this. All right, hold still. Yeah, I'm okay though. Yes, we're going down this. All right, hold still. Yeah, I'm okay though. I feel better. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that feels so nice. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, yeah, okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, down and roll. My Yeah, let me know if you guys are back. Hey, Ruth Ann. Yeah, we don't want to overheat. Alright. The phone might be getting hot too. Yeah, that's true. Morning, guys. I gotta get to the top of the hill. Because this hill is this bowl that we're back, yeah. I've been down in that bowl. So I think that's what happened at the reception. Yeah. Ooh. With a little wind, it's not that hot. I sound like you know what, also too, these new glasses are kind of heavy. I need a hat, I know. The frames are a little heavy, and they line down here on my nose, and it changes my voice. Yeah, what are the little animals that are out here? The more you can laugh, the better the travel. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I want to be serious about life and all that stuff, but I always thought too, if you could, when it comes to the end of your time and you're ready to leave this mortal coil, sometimes people would say, how would you like to Go. Where would you like to be? Ruth Ann, little Felix. Yeah, making memories. And I know it sounds crazy, but in 20, 30 years, little soul, oh my goodness. Thank you so much. When it's time, I'd like to go to a great big desert. A big, big desert. And just go in there with a bottle of water and just go for a long walk. Yeah, because it's weird. Be kind of a, desert's just so primal, you know what I mean? It's like, it's really real out here. It's no fooling around. We're in Vietnam right now. Oh, mint julep, I wasn't trying to be depressing. I feel great, and I'm good, and I'm gonna be safe, and I'm happy and healthy, I swear to goodness. Maybe I was just telling stories with guys who were trying to out-morbid each other. I actually thought that would be beautiful. Yeah, let's beach it. Let's beach it up. Hey, Mira. What's up, Tom? No, don't be sad. Actually, I'm gonna be alive for another, what, 20-some years? 25 years at least. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Okay, let me sit down here for a second. Ooh, it is hot now. Okay. On the beach next to the ocean with an umbrella drink. I did this one time when I was in Qatar, and yeah, those are really big. That's a big desert with big dunes, and it's desolate and it's huge. But did I eat? Yeah, I had breakfast this morning. Yeah, probably 40 years. Yeah, I mean, I feel great. I look great for a guy my age, you know. I stay healthy. I could fix my diet a little bit more. Just lay off the Pringles and chocolate. But I slid down. We went out there in 4Runners, these big Toyota 4Runner trucks. And then they let you get out and play in the sand a little bit. And there was a sand dune that was like 2-3 times that size, and you can go down it, but it's nearly impossible to get back out. Mira, thanks. It's nearly impossible to come back out. I was like, oh, dude, I thought I was cool. This ain't cool. Yeah, let me slow down, get my breath a little bit. I'm good. Buenas padre, Leonides, Revalo, what's up? Rebelo. All right, trying to tap out 50, I love it. Dubai might be cool, I've never been there. Go see that big building and some of the desert. Ruth Ann. You guys hear the little bird? It's so quiet. Dubai does look expensive. Yeah, the sand is gonna be in my clothes for a minute. Yeah, Mui Ne. There you go. Somebody in Kien Duong. Yeah, we're in Mui Ne, red sand dunes here. It's super nice, man. Super, super cool. I'm trying to avoid going to expensive places, you know. It's nice to go to a place. I'll have to show you guys my current apartment that I checked into last night. It is crazy. It's so wild. It's so wild. I thought I was going to do that this morning, but then I'll have to do it another time. We'll do it another time. It's like a homestay, but there's no one else here. It might be the off season or something. So I got the entire place. It's a 3-apartment homestay with a big old kitchen, and it's all mine. It's the in the world, right on the beach, and it costs 20. She tried to give me one room for 12, and it was a little room that didn't have a window in it. And I was like, look, I know I said I wanted to just pay 12, but you're gonna have to charge me more because I'm not sleeping in this room. I'll just get a different hotel in the town. No, we have this other one that has a window in it. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's nice. I just little soul in Helen, Marcella. It's just so big. I mean, I got the entire house. I didn't know I was gonna get the whole thing. So she like took me to the new room, charged me $10 more per day, and the room is like 3 or 4 times the size of the first one. And good bath, everything. It was crazy. It was crazy. So she's like, okay, you have this bathroom downstairs, you have your bathroom, this giant kitchen there, and this other room, and this other room, and everything. And but I gotta go, so I'll see you in a few days when it's checkout time, and nobody else is gonna stay here. So just lock that door when you leave. I was like, man, it's crazy. It's so weird not being in America. Like they wouldn't, that just wouldn't, I don't see that happening in the States anywhere. Yeah, it was super nice. Yeah, I got lucky. I mean, it's just how many places have we stayed in? We stayed in so many places. In the States, she would like sit there in the house for 24 hours so I didn't steal the silverware or whatever. She wouldn't just leave and tell me to lock up behind me. Okay, I'm gone. What? Yeah, I'm gonna go home. I'll see you. They charge you a deposit. Yeah, exactly. They'd have cameras going on everything. She's like, oh, here's a wash machine. Here's how you use it. You gotta wash your clothes? Yeah, okay, give me your clothes. Crazy. Oh, okay, you guys, thank you for letting me come out this far. I think maybe this is far enough right now. And we can come back. Let me come out this far. I think maybe this is far enough right now. And we can come back. We can come back on another time. Really nice, huh? Maybe as far as we need to go for today. And then, yeah, we can come back at sunset. It's a good sitch. Yeah. Yeah, look at these little tracks. Are these bird feet? It's a little bird feet, huh? Cute. Yeah. Go get some more water and chill somewhere. Should I pick up this, take it with me? Find out whose shoe that is? Did someone lose a shoe down here? Is there someone in town missing a shoe? Take it with me. Find out whose shoe that is? Did someone lose a shoe down here? Is there someone in town missing a shoe? I've been in this town because we're staying over in that town yesterday, but I'm sure this little town is probably pretty great too. Yeah, it is like mountains, like sand mountains, sand dunes. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for joining. Everything. Everybody in this whole group, man. There's like, oh my gosh. Tom Singletary, Lillian Acosta, Little Soul. Y'all's phenomenal. Somebody wants to battle right now. Their name is Chef Cool. Like, bro, it's 100 degrees out here. We ain't battling. Chef Cool versus Chef Way Too Hot to stand here in the desert. Ooh. Now we gotta go back up this thing. Back desert. Ooh. Now we gotta go back up this thing. Actually, take a break. No big deal. We can get up this one. All right, we can get up this one. All right, Lillian. Oh, let me get this other water out of my pocket. Okay. Get here. Empty one will go in this pocket. Oh, you name on a wind. Oh, you name on a wind and one away. Greg Fetz with the coffee. What's up? You need a hat, Chef. I need a hat. Yeah, Chef Cool and Chef. I need a hat. What's up? You need a hat, Chef. I need a hat. Yeah, Chef Cool and Chef. I need a hat. Chloe's Mini World was the 420th fan in the fan club because you sent in that little heart me. Number 420. What? 420.69. Penny Power. Oh man, yeah, I could get a hat today. What else would I need? Oh, like suntan lotion? Greg Fats with 30 drip coffee, 29 drip coffees, which is a great number. I love 29. A phone fan. Okay. Okay, Von Cannon, what's up? Lee June. Okay, now we're walking. We're back at the cutting board. Let's sit down, huh? Okay. Okay, we did it. Nobody's around. We should be good, right? We made it up the hill. Nah, we're solid. We're way good. Thank you. We just had to get up those hills, and now we're back. And then take a little break, and then we'll go move down the hill. It's gonna schedule a psych evaluation. Hasilda, what's up? Hasilda Fiera. Yeah, I'm covered. I'm oozing sweat everywhere. Ruth Ann for the ice cream. Hey, apparently, man. Might go into the hills. We are in the hill. Oh, let me pretend you don't want to see my red head, my red face like a big Guatemalan radish. Yeah, I gotta get it. Yeah, beautiful, huh? There is a beach. I haven't been there, and it looks like it's a bit of a walk, but we can go down there. I have mudslide. Yeah, I'm having a good time, man. So we're out here in this desert. This place is called Mui Ne in Vietnam. And oh, that's that one place we sat at that was like a restaurant, huh? Yeah, sunglasses. Your grandma used to say it's something about something in German, only the ones in the midst. I don't know. Protection from the sun. Annie DCB, thank you. Swan Lady, thank you. Water good. Yeah, we're back in Vietnam. We did go down a couple of hills. I slid down a couple. Didn't really slide. I more like just walked down them, but pretty good sized hills, which are really beautiful. I love walking in the desert. Feels so good. Somebody was out here in their Birkenstocks, huh? Birkety Birks. Maybe Jesus was here. Didn't Jesus wear the Birkenstock sandals? Oh my goodness. What is this? Coconuts. Coconut shells. Okay. Wear my Crocs. I thought that, but if the sand was super hot, I didn't want to. It's not that hot though. I didn't want to get it on my bare feet. What is this? I thought it was a snake, but it's actually. Is that a mouse? See the little tracks? Those mice? Or, yeah, it's like a little mouse or a desert fox or something like that. Tom Singletary, Jacqueline. Jade, what made me go back to Vietnam after Bali, after doing 8 countries in 8 weeks? I really like Vietnam a lot, of all the countries we've been to. And I've never been to a place this affordable in my life. It's really different. It's really different. I mean, honestly, it's when you can spend $20 a day on food and $20 a day on rent, and that's it. It's a weird feeling. And then people often ask me, don't you miss New York? When are you coming back to the city? So you got family in New York, don't you want to see people? Yeah, but bro, let's say I flew back to JFK tomorrow. From JFK to my old apartment in Manhattan, it's $12 to get out of the airport to go catch an Uber, and the Uber to Manhattan would be $100, right? $112 to leave the airport. And if you stopped along the way and got a gyro sandwich, that's another $9. So it's not all about money, but when you think about, wait, so I can just stay here and it only costs like $40 per day? Yo, what? Yeah, hamburgers 20. It is too. That's not even a joke, Three Fly. Isn't that crazy? I was just last time I was there. Well, it's been a year now. No, we went back to New York during like December, and I would have lunch with my uncle all the time. We'd always go. There are a couple of hamburger restaurants that we like to go to on the Upper West Side, and yeah, $20, $22, 20. We went to a Broadway show recently. I guess it was around Christmas time, and it was $32. I had a $32 hamburger at this bar just off Times Square, off the Theater District. I was like, dude, what? But he's been in New York for 50 years or something. So he understands. He doesn't like it that a hamburger is $25, but he also will pay for everything. You know, I have that rich eccentric uncle that will always pick up the tab, and if you try to pay for it, he'll get mad at you. So I let him. What's the difference if you make 200? John, Mix, I'm telling you. Well, I'd love to find out, and hopefully I will one day, but I thought Bali was incredible, but Bali was more expensive, and that's a place where you'd want to already have some money to go there. Thailand, too. Bangkok is pretty great, but it's a little more expensive than this. I know, I want that uncle, too. He's an awesome dude. I'm serious. Drip Brewing, thank you, Scotty. Yeah, but New York's just so expensive. I mean, I could go to the other places in America. I don't know. But we're not going to be here forever. We went Vietnam, then we went to Cambodia, then we went to Kuala Lumpur, Greg Fitz in Indonesia, and then we went to Singapore, which was super expensive, and then we went to Bali, which was kind of expensive. And we'd done 10 cities in 8 countries in 8 or 9 weeks. So I just needed a break. I was like, bro, you gotta slow your roll a little bit. So now I've been back in Vietnam for at least a month. And my visa was for 90 days. Yeah, I'm at 6 weeks now. I've been back in Vietnam. So I have a plane ticket to Hong Kong for June, but I don't want to wait. I'm trying to get one for next week to go to either Hong Kong or Shanghai. And I was talking to Jasminia. If you guys watch her on TikTok, she's really great. She was giving me good advice about how to do China. What's up, Snooky? Yeah, Lily, remember Hong Kong? I would love to go back to it. It's easy. I just love it. I just love sitting there looking at the buildings and the Bruce Lee statue, and just it's just really, it's expensive, but the rent part is pretty cheap. I stayed in some crappy places in Kowloon for like $30 a night, 30 to $40 a night, and that's doable, you know. Yeah, Hong Kong was awesome. Travel, but yeah, and I think I saw you over there. I think I don't know if you and I talked to each other at her channel, and she was giving me advice about going to China. And the never-ending elevator. Yeah. Hey, Piper's Princess, how have you been? Saudi Arabia. No, that would be dope. I would love to go. Yeah, the escalators in Hong Kong on the island side. Yeah, I think it'd just be cool to go to Hong Kong next week or Shanghai. I can't see how ambitious I feel, but I can fly from Ho Chi Minh directly to either of those places pretty easily. Yeah, water. I'm about halfway through this bottle, so let's get out of the dunes, shall we? Oh, Mui Ne, on a wing. Got that Pearl Jam song in my head. Oh, man. Yeah, this is amazing. And that's the ocean looking south in southeast Vietnam. If you guys are looking at a map, the town is called Phan Thien. Phan is the first word. Thein is the second word. Phan Thien. And so here from Phan Thiet, we're looking south. That's south toward the equator, toward the South Pole, toward the island of Borneo in Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, Australia. Over here is the Philippines, a little bit to the east. And then New Zealand would be down there. I would go to Australia too, but it's expensive. Now I can get another egg. Exactly. Joni, what's up? Our longtime subscribers, it's always nice to see you. Piper's Princess as well. Forgot my snowshoe. Oh, I know, God. Somebody was making fun of me for the size of my feet down here. That's funny. I'm not even the biggest guy in the world. Back in the States, I'm a regular size, a little smaller than average. Did I go to the Philippines? No. Would though. We would go to the Philippines. I think it would be cool. Stefano, what's up? Chicky Von Cannon. Chicky from Charlotte. Yeah, she's just gonna go out there. She's like, later, dude. Bye. Goodbye. Say hello to desert. Here, one of the smaller cities in the Philippines, Cebu City. Good little desert, huh? So we'll have to come back out here when it's not so dry. Jody, what's up? I need a hat like that, right? I wonder what this stuff is out here in the ocean. Check this out. Those are, I want to think they're submarines, but there can't be submarines. Are they ships, like military ships? I don't know. The ocean here is absolutely beautiful. All right, let's get out of the red sand desert and go back into town. Joni, you look like ships, right? We should go down to that beach right now. All right, that's what I'll do. I'll go down to that beach and we'll find a cafe, sit down, have like an iced Americano or an egg coffee, and then go jump in the ocean, dude. That would be crazy. And get another couple bottles of water. Look at this with the people standing there with umbrellas. How beautiful is that? Oh, that's awesome. Ice cream. Oh my God, yeah. Beautiful. Feeling great. Thank you, Sadie. Good to see you. Samantha, that's all I want is a regular coffee. I'm not fooling. I got one yesterday. Well, no, it was ice, but yeah, they say that it's red. It's pretty reddish. And under some light, I'm sure it's very red, but what are they trying to find? My other shoe, I think. I told them I was missing my one sandal. I did find the blue one over there, but I need the pink one. But it's the same color as the sand, so I think I couldn't. I was like, can you guys please? Because I can't. I can't even do this anymore. Hey, John from Florida, what's up? And they were like, yeah, we got you covered. You're the epilepsy guy, right? Yeah, go sit in the shade, we got you. What was I watching? I saw a movie one time. It was something about some videographer who made films. And he said, a movie is interesting if the people are on the bottom or if they're on the top. But it's boring if they're right in the middle. And I think that's fascinating. I think that's fascinating to think about that. Because this actually is a really nice shot, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's beautiful. God, what was that movie? was something. It was like John Ford or something. It was like, you cut it in three, right? Look how beautiful that is. Look at her waving. She found it. She got my shoe. She got the pink shoe. Oh no, she's pointing at the sun. That's the sun. Look for the shoe. It's pink. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm thinking of that movie. Because, like, this is interesting too when it's down here. They look dope. God, what was that movie? Ashley Edwards, what's up? Somebody asked, like, my health if I'm doing a George Seurat, like a painting. Huh. That's fabulous. Look at that. Absolutely fabulous. Annette. Haha, this guy far hot. This dude wants to battle. He's wearing like desert gear. It literally is like, it looks like an actual somebody in a desert. The last thing I'm doing is a battle standing in the desert right now. In the background, is it a storm? Ah, it is a cloud. Beautiful clouds. She's gonna do some jumping jacks now. She's gonna do calisthenics. She doesn't care about this temperature at all, huh? Yeah, deserts are amazing. It reminds me of, what's her name? Mary Bowles? I think the book was called Sheltering Sky. Under the Sheltering Sky? No, it's just called The Sheltering Sky. It's pretty amazing. It's about a desert. And these people that go into the desert, they kind of lose their shit. Have I had dengue fever vaccine? No, maybe that's what I caught. No more Harrison Ford. Or what was the other one? The Stranger? Remember that book, The Stranger by Camus? He goes down into Algeria and then he gets lost in the desert too in that book, which is pretty dope. Maybe I'm just romanticized those old books from the 40s. Three Kings. Oh, the movie with like Ice Cube and you know what I'm talking about? Brad Pitt, yeah, for sure. They slide. Did I see the water? Did they see you slide down the sand? Oh, that would probably be a good clue for them to find the shoe. This is the thing. Maybe I didn't tell them. I had the sandal when I was over there, but they all came over here to look for it. I'm gonna have to explain that to them. Was George Clooney in that? Oh my God, George Clooney, Ice Cube. What was the one that had like, Greg? What's his name? Gyllenhaal? Jake Gyllenhaal? With my Vietnamese. No, I finally broke down and paid for my translator app again the other day because I didn't want to keep it because it was $9.99 a month, and I was like, man, I'm tired of paying $10 a month. But then I've gotten tired of not being able to speak Vietnamese, so now I just translate stuff and it works good. Like I went to the store yesterday and asked to buy some eggs from the lady. It was the kind of store where you walk up to it and then the person inside, was Mark Wahlberg in that? They have these stores in the neighborhood. And you don't really go in. It's kind of rude to go in the store. You stand outside at the front counter and you say, can I have that water? Can I have those chips? Can I have that? Do you have pineapple? You don't have pineapple. Okay. Can I have those cookies, right? Zoom, what's up? And I went in there yesterday and I said, do you guys have eggs? And she was like, what? Eggs? Yeah, Samsung. If you use it a lot though, when you use it a lot, it asks you to pay for it. At least mine does. And I couldn't ask her what eggs were without translating it because their word for eggs is, I still don't know how to say it, but it wasn't eggs. And the eggs, by the way, were nearly free. They were so cheap, it was crazy. American girl just got dengue fever. Ooh, yuck. Yeah, we're Zoom, how you doing? Samsung, how you doing? We're getting out of it now. We've been here in the desert for maybe half an hour, and probably it's time for me to just get out of the zone because it's very hot. Yeah, Zana. And I've gone through my second bottle of water here. Maybe longer than 30 minutes, huh? Excuse me. A little bit dry. Yeah, this desert is beautiful. It's a red desert it's called Mui Ne in Vietnam. And it's right next to the ocean. I'm ready for some coffee, yeah. And the clouds are beautiful. And it goes on and on and on. We went back there and went down the sand dunes and everything like that. It was dope. And then on this side is a town called Mui Ne. And down there is a place where we're staying right now called Phan Thiet. And we're on the southern eastern part of Vietnam. Very happy to be here. Very, very lucky guy. The luckiest guy in the world. And then we made it out of the desert too, and I still have water. So that's proof that I am the luckiest guy in the world. Oh my goodness. And I still have that song in my head from Pearl Jam. On the heat, on the minute, on the knee, and a feet on the on the man. Let slide. Would be considered is a small. It probably is. Yeah, it's not exactly a big desert. I was hoping it would be larger than this. Biggest desert I've been in could have been Mojave, I guess, in California. I got the lyrics down. It's like Michigan is like this. It's a birthday to me. Qatar was pretty big. I think Mojave might have been bigger than Qatar. Eddie Vedder, yeah, he's awesome. And I mean, excuse me, sorry. Shrink wrap. Oh my goodness, she got selling coconuts right here. Little soul woman and crazy Boricua. We got pretty decent reception actually. A Joshua Tree. I have been. Oh my God, that's a long time ago. I forgot about that. Yeah, Joshua Tree. Oh my God. Wait a second. Yeah, I went there in the 80s. Wow, I knew what that was before the album came out. Oh my God, I forgot about Joshua Tree. We used to do the dumbest stuff when we were teenagers. Drive out there with a bunch of adult beverages in this desert, pretty inhabitable to human life. And we're out there in the sand, you know, trying to have adult beverages like this, like a day like this, like, oh my God. Me and my skateboard homies. Oh my God, I forgot all about that. On a horse with no name. Oh, the sign, yeah. It felt good to be out of the sun in the desert. So this place is called Docat Bay. Docat Bay. Oh man. Joshua Tree Desert. Oh my God. Thank you. I love these little look at the clouds are crazy, huh? These little Bedouin stands right here. It means flying sand dune. Ah. Oof, okay. Now, they just walking right out in the street. People are so mad around here. They're nuts. All right, now, how do I walk down to the town? Actually, over here, there's a left. So I can walk and take a left turn on one of the streets. I can see the ocean. It's right there. It's not that far away. If you guys don't mind. Yeah, what do they got there? Shrimp? Melon? Oh, no, thanks, man. I'm good. See what I mean? Like, I like shrimp. But I can't eat it at this temperature. That's the other thing too. I got some shrimp the other day. Tapping, nice. Sand dunes of Michigan are on the lake. Oh, nice. Queen C, what's up? You know what I mean? I can't. If you're used to eating food that sits at this temperature, then you can eat it. For myself, I still have to get used to it a little bit more. Yeah, just sitting there under the umbrella. It's in the shade. Well, yeah. It's also, the ambient temperature kind of plays into it too, and it's about 85. Queen C. Yeah, no, they were cooked shrimp. Little cooked shrimps. Like little protein snacks you could buy. Hi, buddy. No, I'm good, thanks. No, that's good, I'm good. I would, but I can't do the live stream and be on a car at the same time. But right here, this is like a roundabout. You can just walk. We did this. Where was I at the other? Oh, we went to the Lady Buddha on the weekend. That giant Lady Buddha in Da Nang. And then walked up the hill. We stopped about halfway. There's like in Da Nang, there's this little dock resort area that looks like Santorini, Greece. It's like a little. This is the craziest thing about over here. They make stuff that looks like if you go to somewhere, is it Macau, where they have like a imitation Eiffel Tower? In China and in Paris. And in Paris they had, I'm not in Paris, but in Bana Hills, Vietnam, they have like a little, it's like an amusement park that looks like France. So they make like a mock-up of another place. It's crazy. In Macau, right? And in Da Nang, they have this tiny little Greek resort. It's like white with blue turrets on top. It looks like you're in Greece or Algeria or Tunis or something like that. It's crazy. Mint Julep and Ruth Ann, thank you guys for hanging out. Yeah, tapping away would be great too. It's a lot of taps it's only been like 45 minutes. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you. Whew, Lordy, I'm hot though. Santorini, yeah. And now we're on the side of the road. Poor little critter on the road. Where was he trying to go? Coconuts. And what looks like a pine tree, right? Nah. I don't know what that is over here. I guess it could be. The equator. I try and figure out the latitude in these places. I'm trying to figure out like if this was in America, would we be in like Mexico or would we be in California? There you are. Now I got you. Oh no, you didn't notice me. You're falling right back to sleep. I've got just like my plan. Shh. Go back to sleep. You're tired. Yeah, you don't even see me here. Oh, he does though. One of them sees me, huh? He's laying there pretending his eyes aren't open. I can tell though. Okay. Let's be quiet. Let's go hunt us some dog scrubbies. Come here, doggies. Oh, nah, they really ain't gonna move, huh? Nope. What's up? Oh, there's a lady over there washing the clothes. Okay, oh, here's another lady over here. No, I need wanna win another name. All right. Little dogs, it's way too hot. Yeah, it's too hot to move. Oh, and here's some hammocks. Check this out. If you get super, super hot, you can rent a hammock here for a couple of bucks. And there's a dozen hammocks. And then you can lay under the trees in the shade. Have a nice cold beverage over there. Everybody makes their own business, you know what I mean? You don't have that. Oh man, the salt is pouring down my face. This is a brand new street. Actually, nice quality pavement too, huh? And the vines growing on the telephone wires. You'd rather be staring at the ocean? Me too. Oh. Yeah, let's get down there. Right? Ivy Island. That's what I feel like too. It's crazy to do this and be out here in the middle of nowhere and do these trips and stuff like that. But being in January, it was beginning of January, we decided to come over here. And January in New York this year was like so cold, man. It was like 2 degrees. And I was like, you know what? However crazy it's going to be, staying here in 2-degree weather is crazier. Take my chances with the desert. Why did I carry it back? It's actually, I had that one what do they call it? Over-shoulder pack or something that I used to keep my cameras in. I used to wear it over my shoulder like that in the front. And then I broke it last week because from zipping it all the time too much. And then I have my bigger backpack, but it's too sweaty in this weather. And I end up getting like a rash underneath my armpits because it's too sweaty in this weather. And I end up getting like a rash underneath my armpits because it's too scratchy. Some graffiti tags. A merce, yeah, a man purse, yeah. If Samsung is here, thank you, Samsung. Yeah, like a heat rash, yeah. A scratchy backpack and heat rash. Whew. I mean, you can shower all you want, use all the soap you want, but when you're in this kind of humidity and heat all the time. A little soul with the day pack. Thank you, little soul. Yeah, it's gross. Oh, wow. Look at this stuff. Wow. Hey, Masoda's little soul. Oh, wow. This is crazy, too. You see this? Looking into this desert ravine down there. You see the smoke or mist? That is, somebody down there is building a fire. Whether they're cooking some food or whether they're just burning off some trash or... Yeah, it smells like smoke. Oh, what does this smell like? I don't know, I'm curious. That's a good question. Nope. No smell at all. Nope. But they're awesome though. Yeah, that's smoke down there. Somebody's... I don't know what they're burning, but... Whew. Your eyes have the mist of the smoke from a distant fire. Oh my God, what was that? Pablo Cruz? Whoa. That's awesome. And it probably doesn't say anything, but to me, not reading the language, it looks like some cryptic message. Paper flower, that's called a paper flower? Nice. Well, your eyes have this mist. Alright, where the hell's the water? So this is a resort. It may have beach access, but I didn't see the beach touching that. I thought the beach was touching over there. Oh yeah, here's another fire right here. Sanford Townsend, what's the name of the band? Oh my gosh. You'll see like trash burns like this. They'll burn off leaves and stuff. Oh, there's a few of them all the way down. They probably just raked up the leaves and they just scoop them all together and just burn them where they're at. Whew. Has a spell. Hot pink bougainvillea. Oh wow. Tom Singletary. Paper flower bougainvillea. All right, let's keep going down this street. I think we'll be there. All right, you awesome guys. Let's get out of here. It's been a while since you heard that name. What's the name of that? Sanford Townsend. That's one of them 70s bands. Like Pablo Cruz. Who's the other one? I was thinking about these guys the other day. Loggins, remember Loggins and Messina? I don't even remember if they ever had a hit, but I think Kenny Loggins started out with a band called Loggins and Messina, right? 70s, like, soft rock. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Yeah. Oh my God, they were so big in my high school. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. They did that song, Teach Your Children Well, da-da-da-da, the one you know by. That song, of course, the way I sang it just wrecked it, but I don't know what it was called. That was a massive, massive hit in my school. I know they love you. Very, like, super hippy dippy. Oh my God. Procol Harum. That song, Whiter Shade of Pale, is sick. Mamas and the Papas, California Dreamin'. Come on. You can't mess with that. How are you gonna beat that? Or you know who was really good? Actually, when I was a kid, I would never have said I liked them, but now as I get a little older and I appreciate music more, I know it's gonna sound crazy, the Beach Boys. The Beach Boys, actually, you might even say they're underrated because you never hear them on the radio anymore. Nobody hears like Good Vibrations anymore. But if you isolate it, if you think about it, their music's as good as the Beatles. They were actually really great. Yeah, FM radio. No, we're in, what are we in? Vietnam. Shade. Oh, I thought that was a garbage can. I'm torn through this water. I gotta get another one. It's like the Who, the Kinks, the Beach Boys, that other level of the next level. The popular bands were like Zeppelin, Beatles, and the Stones. The ones that everyone remembers. But there's another level of really good, underrated bands from the 70s. What am I talking about? Yeah, the Smiths. Oh my God, they were incredible. The Smiths and Morrissey. And the Cure. I saw the Cure a couple times. I saw them in 83? And I don't remember it. It was scary. All I remember is it was scary. Because I had taken the wrong substances or something. I don't know what it was, but I just remember being scared. I was like, yo, this singer looks like something bad. All right. Let me get the sand out of my foot here. The singer looked scary. He had like tons and tons of lipstick, giant red lipstick. He turned his lips into like just way oversized, and I was like, what? No, it didn't. It was freaking me out. All right, let me you're gonna start breaking the law. Don't steal the desert. Yeah, let's get here. Oh, I lost the connection. Yeah, Robert Smith. When he must have been, God, back in 83, he must have just been like 25. Let's go in here and get a beverage. I saw drinks on the counter here. Let's get some drinks. Oh my God. Yeah, Slight, exactly. Yeah, Slight, exactly. And looking at them perform with those giant makeup lips on his face, I was terrific. I was like, bro, meet you in the parking lot. I'm not doing this. All right, let me see. Oh, look at this, cold drinks. No, I had one coffee. I need to have like 10 more. This, I love this stuff. Is it cold? Oh, it's so cold. And, actually, this, also really cold. It's so cold. And I'm not having no more Red Bulls, you guys. I've sworn off. Oh my God. Hey, buddy. Sly and the Family Stone. They were so great. Whew. God dang, dude. How you doing? Good. Good. Hot.
20. 20.
Thank you. Oh, shit. This is so hot, dude. That's so hot. 100? No, wait, here. I have 20 here. Thank you, man. Appreciate appreciate it.
Về đó thôi.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir. All right. Holy crap, that's really cheap, dude. I can't believe you charged me 20 for that. Yeah, I do need a hat. I really, in this area, I really thought he was going to charge me 10 times that. 20 is what it actually should cost. I was like, wait, what? You're charging me the correct amount? Yeah, I'll sit down. You're right. All right. Yo, look at this. This is so sick. You're not ripping me off. Okay. Wow. Actually, this might be somebody's house. Hey, nice to meet you. I don't know if I can see. Yeah, let me drink some water here before I continue. Let's go sit, find some shade. This country is Vietnam. Let me sit right. Oh, it's so cool over here in the shade. I love it. So we just left out this desert. Okay. Oh, and now I'm sitting on the pavement. Hello, Scotland. What's up, Thomas? Woo! Go sit in the AC for a second. Sit at the picnic. Yeah, Kayvon Cannon. He won't listen. No, I'm Ivy Candle. I told you. Got a glass of good. Greg Fentz. 20. No. Oh, user. You saw that interaction? Charged me 20 for these two beverages. 20,000 Vietnamese. 20,000 Vietnamese dollars. Which is 90 cents. About 90 cents together. That's really cheap. And out here in the desert, I assumed he would have that look on his face like, gotcha. Gotcha. Aquafina, I don't know if they have this in America. It's Aquafina seltzer water. Yeah, super cheap. And it's frozen cold. Oh, so nice. You do have that in the States? Oh yeah, I got 2. Yeah, at least $6 in New York City. 250, yeah, that's $5, huh? At least. Whew. Yeah, guys, definitely not ignoring you. If it's this bright, I can't read the words. That's why I don't feel bad asking people for gifts. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. If you guys can hit it, we take the gifts. If you can find the information in the bio. Every little bit helps. I mean, when you can get stuff like this for $1, I'm like, people toss me $5. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, that's awesome, man. What up? Hydrate, don't unalive drate. We have 93,000 people in the group. If everybody sent me $1, I would have $93,000. God, that'd be crazy. I've never seen $93,000. And this is like their a Mountain Dew is $3. Yeah, I feel good. Yeah, the glasses are great. I lost some weight last week. I was pretty sick for a few days, maybe. So I know a lot of people are asking me if I feel all right or whatever. I feel good, but I did lose some weight. And also, after being sick like that for a couple, oh my eyes, I gotta dry this. Oh, that's sand. After having a life experience like that, I swore no more chips, no more cookies. You know, so I'm trying to improve my diet now too. Could live in Hong Kong with money. I could go to Hong Kong with that kind of money. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Object, what's up? Had a bad bowl of soup on the sidewalk at on the street in Da Nang. Yeah, I was hungry. Oh god, water good. Hey, Trucker John, what's up? Get out my other. Yeah, he charged me 20 for those drinks. That's crazy. Fresh fruit, coconut, pineapple. Yeah, exactly. 4'10", 3. Ooh. I hope they're all right. Gotta take care of yourself, you know. That's a little heavy. Oh, Heidi. Is that what made me sick? No, it's what made me fat. But no, I got sick because I had just had a bowl of soup at a street restaurant, kind of like this here. Let me show you. There's a few kinds of restaurants that you can eat at. Here's one. I got nice tables and chairs, and it's indoors. Pictures of the food that you can order back there. And it's even in English too. So this is tourists will eat here, as well as locals. A lot of the stuff in Da Nang, there's a lot more locals there. Here we're near some resorts. So in kind of locals, cities like that, they'll have the kitchen. The kitchen will be like over here. They'll set up a little grill and some smoke and put a little plastic table and plastic chairs along here. And then that's it. And when you sit down, they serve one thing. They serve, what is it, boon cha or boon something else? Something, I can't remember all the words. They don't offer too many items. She'll just, like the woman will just make a pot of broth. Today we're having pork soup. Today we're having pork soup with bacon. Today we're having pork soup with chicken. And rice noodles and basil and chilies and garlic. And it's incredibly wonderful and delicious. But, you know, even in that restaurant right there, it's probably going to be a little nicer than your sidewalk restaurant. Even though the flavor over here is going to be good. That one's probably going to be a little bit nicer. But even in there, it's going to be 90 degrees inside. I don't know, it's hard to describe the different types of restaurants. Anyways, oh my God, Heidi, thank you so much. I sat down at a restaurant, the kind that would be on the, you know, sidewalk here. And when I went, by the time I got home a couple hours later, I was like, oh. Whatever I just had, high bacteria count. So then, I didn't eat before yesterday, and I felt like kind of turbulent body, right? That bubble guts, yeah. And I thought, oh, I know what I'll do. And I went to the store. They have tons of fresh fruit around here everywhere. And I went to the store, and I got a whole mango. It was already peeled and cut. At the beach, I was at the beach, and I got an entire pineapple already peeled and cut. And I ate the entire mango and the entire pineapple. Which really actually wasn't good. Yeah, I was sitting in the heat and the meat was bad. It's exactly what it was. But following it up with an entire pineapple, I think sort of like, you know how if you put pineapple on a steak and let it sit there for a couple hours, it'll tenderize it? I think it tenderized my whole, yeah, it was too acidic for my body. So for the next like 24 hours, I was losing weight. Greg Fats, yo, thank you for the spider. Oh my gosh, for the spider web. And I was gonna go out with Danny Da Nang that morning, and to I know, Free Bear. It was gross, man. Gross. And I was sick on and off for the following 2 days. So if you guys were wondering what happened to me, I wasn't ignoring everybody. Eileen Mary killed it, yeah, but yeah, I was supposed to meet Danny that morning to go. We were gonna do a live stream. But we couldn't. I don't know what he said in Spanish, but it sounded, or I mean in Vietnamese, but yeah, and the pre-cut fruit. Yeah, I feel better. But no, that's the other thing. I got the fruit home, and I took a bottle of Heidi, thank you, store-bought water and poured it over all the fruit to rinse it. Because you can't drink the tap water in Vietnam either, because it's also not drinkable unless it's filtered. So yeah, there's always things you have to get used to in all these countries, you know. Ini di mana? Ini di mana? Oh, I don't know what that word means. Yeah, so you have to be careful not to drink the water. Oh my God, Greg Fetch with the sunbathing piggy. What is that? That's awesome. Heidi with the kitty. Yo, thanks, Greg. Thank you, Heidi. Oh, that's awesome. Got to put pills in the water. I think you can. Like I boiled eggs in it. Like boil the water, then put your eggs in. You know, if you're gonna make hard-boiled eggs, you can do that. But I buy. That's why the little bottles, you know. And this is what happens with the. You know how they say there's like a trash island out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean somewhere, and it's the size of Texas, and it's this big island swirling around, made of like empty laundry detergent bottles and empty, you know, water bottles and stuff. I'm sure that's true, but the water bottles come from, you know, situations like this where there's a million people that live in a place where you can't just open the tap and get a glass of water. You got to get a bottle with clean filtered water in it. These waters right here cost about 40 cents. It's not expensive. Heidi, what's up? So everybody's always drinking out of these plastic bottles. It's their only option, you know what I mean? And 90-degree heat, like ain't nobody over here rich either. Nobody's carrying around a $34 Starbucks, you know, one of those stainless steel refillable water containers. Oh, like we do in the States. Yeah, I don't need to come back, right, Sadie? I was thinking when I was sick, I was like, man, I'm really sick. What do I do? Do I stay here? I should go back to the States. And I thought, well, how's that going to help going back to the States? You know, they're just going to charge me more. If I ever got like really sick, you get ice from like the factory, a factory in town, you know. So everybody, when you go to the restaurants, everybody has the same shape ice cubes. They'll get them from, you know, let's say this building. They'll have a giant an ice cube maker in there and a water filtration system. And then these guys will like stop and they'll put a bunch of bags of ice on the back of their scooter and they'll drive into town and disperse it between all the restaurants. And not to mention, ooh, I think we can go to the ocean this way? This would be, could be private property. But try and avoid the police, right? Let's not do that. Do the locals drink the tap water? I don't think so. Maybe. No, I don't think so. I stayed in a homestay in Ho Chi Minh. They were pretty fancy. They had some money. They had at least by local standards, they had a water filtration. It's a resort. I can go in there. Let's go check it out. They probably have a good beach. I'm gonna go with Samsung on this one. She knows what's up. There's that red dune desert that we were just in. Don't go walking through a graveyard. Do they have urgent care here? I don't know. If it is, it's in Vietnamese. Like I don't know. But I feel like everybody here is so kind. If I ever just had something happen and I had to go to the hospital, I would just go in and they would say, "Oh, look at you. You've got a broken leg. Let's fix you. And we'll talk about money when we're done." As opposed to, you know what I mean? I remember when I moved to Texas. First time I lived in Texas, I lived there twice. And I had epilepsy. Still have epilepsy, but I needed my medication. Here, you go to the pharmacy, you can buy your medication. When I showed up in Texas, you can't just buy pills. You know what I mean? Yeah, I had a prescription, but I didn't have $1. I didn't have $1 in my freaking name. I was like doing a couch tour, you know? You ever been there? I would ask Vico exactly. That's true. Sometimes in your life you're rich and sometimes you're poor. I was really poor at that time. I was really broke. And eventually I was like, shit, I gotta go to the hospital. I'm gonna run out of my epilepsy medication. And I can't even miss one dose. It's really serious. So I showed up there in the emergency room and the lady was like, what you want, honey? I said, well, I just moved here from California. And she just looked at me. I'm sorry, I just moved here from Oklahoma. No, I told her, it's like I'm running out of pills. I got epilepsy and I got to take some pills. She's like, well, what you want me to do about that? I said, no, I'm serious. I need to get some pills. Can you guys help me out? Because I'm out of pills. No, we don't do that. I don't know where you're from, but you don't just come in the hospital and get pills. Look at these dogs. What's up, little buddy? Oh, you're so cute. Look at you. You're so cute. Oh, look at you. You're so cute. Texas wasn't fooling around. You come from California? Mm-hmm. Well, maybe you go back to California. I said, you got to get me some pills. We don't do that here. So do you have any ideas what I'm going to do? I don't. But you're not going to get pills from us. So I said, okay, well, I'm just going to sit here in the waiting room until I have a seizure. And then when I start to have a seizure, you guys can take me in and put me in the ICU, and then you'll give me the pills. And she said, don't be smart. I said, don't worry. And I went and sat down in the waiting room across from her. And I just waited and waited and waited and waited. Because you can't see epilepsy. You don't see epilepsy until somebody has a seizure. And eventually a guy came out. A guy came out after, I don't know, an hour. And he's like, what do you want? What do you need? And I was like, I got epilepsy, bro, and I need some pills. And I was like, okay, we'll get you some pills. Yeah, they give you enough in Georgia, right? Texas is a different beast, though, man. Texas is a different beast altogether. I did enjoy living there, but it's not nice. You're a hubby, yeah. I mean, yeah, Texas is just, I don't know, it's rough. Look at that ocean right there. That's the Indian Ocean, and we were looking down, oh, excuse me. We're looking down south at Indonesia. This is if we're looking directly south. I mean, public land. Did I move to Asia because of Trump? No, God. No, I'm in Asia now, and it's temporary. We've been going around for about a year on TikTok, doing the TikTok live every day. We started about a year ago. It's May 19th, so we're almost coming on an anniversary. We did London and Scotland, and then Paris, I think, the first trip, and then went back to New York. Then we came back and did Paris, Rome, Barcelona, blah, 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 a bunch of other countries in Europe, and then went back to Europe, and then we went back to New York. And then we did Italy, Norway, Thailand. Crazy, huh? And now we're in Vietnam. Yeah, then we went to Southeast Asia. And channel really started blowing up. I mean, we don't have like 1 million in the group. We don't even have 100,000. But we're getting there. We stay in the shade a little bit. Yeah, now we're in Vietnam. No, I don't. As far as the government in the United States, I did vote. I always have voted. I just vote for the president. I vote based on a couple of issues, a couple of human rights issues that I think are very important to me. But other than that, I really do feel that whether you went Biden or Trump, that vote, you may as well be voting for Ernie or Bert. It's the same thing. Heckle and Jekyll. It's just one pro-business party or one a little bit farther to the right pro-business party. They're not looking out for people. 93.4. Wow. Wow, look at that water. Oh my gosh. I mean, I've been voting ever since, well, the first time I voted was like Dukakis, I think, or Mondale, in like 1988. I'm not getting to the ocean through here. That's blocked off. This is all blocked off. This is the ocean right here, you guys. I mean, for example, one thing that really set me off last year. Oh, these are fishing boats, dude. These are like those kind of wooden Vietnamese fishermen fishing boats. This is so dope. Check this out. Yeah, it's like a resort. Those are awesome. What really set me off last year is I thought we were pretty clear when we told our congressmen and our representatives that we did not want to ban TikTok. I think everybody let them know that, right? Before they passed a law that said to ban TikTok. And that blew my mind. You can't get them in a room to vote about anything, but suddenly they all came to vote, filled up the halls of Congress on a Saturday morning at 9 a.m. while everyone was asleep, and nearly unanimously, Republicans and Democrats agreed to ban TikTok. If you guys remember this, I think it was last November. I was like, what? Maybe even before, not this November, the previous one. When did they first ban TikTok? And I was like, you know what? You know what? I used to like Jeffries. And now he had the balls to vote to ban TikTok. AOC, she didn't ban it. She didn't vote to ban it. She was one of the few that voted against it. You know what I mean? You got some people spamming. My imposter is in the chat. Oh no, really? Yeah, please block them. If you see somebody out there, please do. Oh yo, does that look like me right there? What? Get out of town. Yo, that's a new page of me. Oh, that's crazy. I blocked him. So that person is not me. That's somebody that looks like me. Whoa, that's wild. Did you guys see that? I don't know why. That was confusing. No, that was somebody who made a new... Oh, you blocked him already? I just saw him. They only had like 500 followers. So that's a new fake page that some people made. Yeah, people are constantly making copycats of this page, you guys. This is the only page. You do not need... He sent you personal... No, I'm sorry. Yeah, they make copies. Yeah, you can report them. You can block them. I hate it too. You know what? I checked the Venmo and Cash App though. Those are the correct addresses. Those are my actual addresses. But if you want the actual addresses, they are on my page right there. Zen Chef Mo, Cash App and Venmo. Any donations are appreciated. And PayPal as well. Those persons, they copy it. They don't even change the information that much. But once you get to a certain number of followers, you can change your name. So they make this page, they copy everything. All they want to do is just change the name. Once they get enough followers, now they're going to sell it to somebody else who's going to totally change the name, erase everything. But now that person has bought a page which has 2,000 followers. And with that, they can use that to be a bot and send out those dumb, aggravating comments. Or they can... You know what I mean? Whatever you would want to do. I don't know why, but that's what they do. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, you wonder like why? Why would you even do that? It's like that's where those, when you block one of these kids with some immature poopy comments, and they come back 2 seconds later, it's because they have a bunch of fake pages like that. and they just want to go out there and say these like make their dumb comments because they're bored. They're bored. Am I zoomed in? Oh, sorry about that. Thank you. Oh, that's super zoomed. Sorry about that. That's bad. There we go. You reported it. Cool, thanks. Nothing better to do, yeah. Okay, I zoomed out. Sit around the house, get high, watch the tube. Here's what happened when they decided to cut loose. Who was it? There was a guy, I tell this story all the time. He had so many people making fake channels. Yo, CBB in the house. What? Thank you. Thank you. CBB is here, one of the major supporters of the channel. Hope you've been well. Yeah, that Venmo and Cash App in my name are literally the actual addresses. So you would not be sending money to him. It would go to me. But yeah, you can report them or block them or not. It doesn't matter. I was saying there's this other guy who had so many people reporting his fake channels. TikTok just swiped all the channels, including the real one. They were just like, gone, start over. CBB is here. Ruth Ann. Ah, man. So we went up into this sand desert over here called Mui Ne. And now I'm trying to get back to the beach. Here's the coast. It's stunning water, but we can't get through this way. I thought I could. I probably should just go back to the street. Friggin' lost here. But at least it's 100 degrees. Do I get more money if you subscribe or send money? Oh, Rhonda. Direct Venmo or PayPal or Cash App are really great, are better. If you can or so choose to do. Certainly nobody's required to do that. But I appreciate it. Hey, David. I can have invisible letters so it will not go to this. Whoa! Oh, I see. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't even think I'm going to walk through there. There could be like snakes and spiders and stuff like that. Now let's stay on this path. This terrain is a little crazy for me. All right. Let me pull up my pants too. I feel like a 10-year-old. Pants all sagging. Okay. And if I see somebody, I have not had any encounter with the only time I've talked to any police down here, they're like military police, right? Lowrider, yeah. And I have talked to them sometimes, and it's because I'm taping something that they don't want me to tape. Usually it's some kind of building, a military station of some kind, or a government building of some kind. I don't understand their government is different from the United States. I don't know some of the laws, They're always super cool. They're just like, hey, no, don't point that over here. And I think they're going to get mad at me. And I look at them, and it's often some 19-year-old kid. And then they'll go, TikTok? Yeah. Oh, cool. A lot of young people. There's not a lot of people in there. Spiders in the water from Alaska? In the ocean? Whoa. How was the train ride? Yo, the train was rad. Little soul. I really thought we were going to be able to live stream it, but this train was like this old, seemed like an old military train. The rooms were, like, I thought I had a sleeper room. I paid extra for like a bedroom, but it wasn't this way where you look out the window on the side. The beds were this way, and it wasn't just one, it was four. It was like bunk beds. So it wasn't private at all. It was just like jail. It was like jail. It was crazy. It was very functional. It was very practical. And it didn't go real fast. I expected a modern train. I didn't expect a kind of stylish antique train like that. Did I take pictures? Nah, I really should have. I was still pretty sick at that point. I thought I was okay. I was okay for a second. Like I was sick in Da Nang. And we got down to Ho Chi Minh, and I did like 3 or 4 live streams, right? We did, and then we went to the Cat Cafe that one night. But really on the 3rd day, I was sick again, and I was like, oh my God, what the heck? Like a Harry Potter train. It was old, man. It was like Stalag 13. It was crazy. Big cattle cars. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was like a freight train. But no, in fact, I laid down for 4 hours. I didn't even hardly look out the window. I was really, really still sick at that time. And I was like, man, what am I doing here? But I feel the last couple of days. Yeah, beach day, desert day. We're trying to go to the we did go to the desert, didn't we? But now we're trying to get down to the beach. I see nothing. Exactly. Exactly. That's what it looked like. Let's go back and get some more drinks. I know. We are in the town we're in right now. It's in Mui Ne is the name of the desert, the red desert up there. And the other town that I'm sleeping in is down the road about 10 miles. Down the road a piece, about 10 miles. That other town is staying there. Phan Thiet, down the road a piece. Phan Thiet is one town, and this one is called Mui Ne. I stay in that other town about, down the road a piece. Down there about you know where that one store is? You go past a Walmart, you know where the military supply store is. You know what I'm talking about? Skeeter's Military Supply. They got the tank out in the back. You know what I mean, right? Them clump of trees. You know them clump of trees. We used to go out there in high school. You don't remember that? Come on. Remember them bonfires? And we used to have a bonfire with the hay bale? Come on, man. Come on. Remember that one night Jeff fell in a hole and broke his thumb and we had to take him down to the emergency room? You remember that? Oh, man. We took him down to the emergency room and pulled out of there. I got a DUI, went right to jail. Oh, shit. You remember that? 1987. Sorry. Woo. Oh, man. That was good old days, man. Cy Yang and Dave, Steve. Why me? Oh, shit. Oh, them's good old days, man. My mom and dad bailed me out that next morning. They were so mad. Oh, they were so mad at me. Is the heat getting to me? Yeah. Oh man, I had to pay them back. Had to do community service. You remember that? You remember that? That's when I met Denise. Oh man, down at the hamburger place. Fuddruckers hamburger place. Remember Denise? Oh man, if I'd have never gone to jail because Jeff fell in a hole and broke his thumb. You remember that? Oh man. Oh, they whipped me hard to jail that night. Well, I was glad I was only in there for about 9 hours. I'll tell you what, I didn't like that at all, man. I told my mom, she was like, I'll make you stay in there to learn a lesson. I was like, Mom, I already learned my lesson. Learned my lesson well, Mom. My name is Earl. Daryl and his other brother, Daryl. We'll get some water and a cup of coffee, Chris, and chill out. Oh, man. I think I'm having a heat stroke. No, it's a tattoo shop. Are you kidding me? So many tattoos around here. Let me drink this water and get over this Daryl, Earl, and Vern. Man, you remember that? You remember we saw Ozzy? We saw the Ozzy show in the Van Halen. Woo! Man. When Van Halen opened up for Ozzy? Man, that must have been, what was that, 87? 86 years? I don't remember what that was, man. Bark at the moon. All right, hold on a second. Let's see. Oh, man, I remember Ozzy. The Texas Jam. Oh, man. Must have been 1974, man. Stevie Ray Vaughan opened up for Sabbath, and he was like 9 years old, man. Cypress and what? Saw both, but not together. I never saw either of them live. I would have. That would be amazing. That'd be an amazing show. Oh, Kayvon Cannon, Dory Shaw. When he bit the bat, yeah, nice. Gage Park, Texas. Oh man, I can't remember any big rock shows. I saw Guns N' Roses. I can't remember nothing right now. My brain is fried. You saw Ozzy in New Orleans. Oh, that's dope. All right. Ah, here we go. Here's the garbage. I'm trying to find a garbage so I can throw this away because I got to pull up my pants. See this? Look like the kind of restaurant I ate at the other day. The very first Guns N' Roses, yeah. Very first Guns N' Roses. They opened up for The Cult. This band called The Cult. That was a long time ago, man. That was a long time ago. And I didn't want to like them. I'd heard about them, but I was like, oh no, a long hair band? No. And they turned out to be really good. Incredibly good band. We were like, me and my friends were like hardcore punk rock kids. We didn't go see long hair bands. You saw Diver Down. Dope. Good album. Women and Children. All those first albums. The accent. I didn't. I never got it. Once they got the new singer, I never got into it. I'm like of the age, and being from California, Van Halen to me is 1, 2, Diver Down, Women and Children first, 1984. Not what's the other guy's name? Sammy Hagar. Donde somos? Somos in Vietnam, way. Oh man, good old days, right? It's funny, that's called classic rock now, right? Because we were in high school, that was just rock. What does that say? Sick head. Oh, nice. Kip, what's up? Little Soul, you saw Naughty by Nature live? Yo, I bet that was dope as hell. I bet that was hella fun. That was, what was 1990, 91 or so? You saw T-Rex? No, seriously? No way. No way. Spokane. Oh my gosh. I don't even think, wait a minute, Spokane. Yeah, I never made it all the way out there. I've been to Walla Walla, Washington. That's as far out as I've been. You saw T-Rex. That's crazy. All right, so the beach is right here. The ocean is on this side. Yeah, I gotta get some coffee. Ocean is over here. So I'm not gonna go this way. We're gonna go this way. He's just wade out into the street and they'll avoid you. Type O negative. No, I never saw them. Welcome to Vietnam. You saw Bob Seger, Kiss open for Bob Seger? Wow, that would be amazing, actually. I love Bob Seger. Am I walking here, getting my miles in, getting my steps? Huge Bob Seger fan. I was a huge Kiss fan when I was 8 years old, but I was 8 years old. Hadn't developed my musical taste yet. But can I sing Rex? T-Rex? Get it on, banger gone, get it on. That one? Oh man. Yeah, that guy, they were great. That guy was great. Built like a star, you got a hubcap, diamond star halo. Built like a car. Hey, remember the words, that's an old song. Dirty sweet, you're my girl. Untamed you, that's the truth with a clothes full of egos. Alright, let's see. I want to go to the beach, people. Oh my god, R.E.M. I never saw Def Leppard. I did see R.E.M. I saw them at the Greek Theater in Berkeley back in '85 or something. And then it started to rain. And it was an outdoor amphitheater, like a small stone amphitheater. So they wouldn't play. They came out and got their guitars over their shoulder, and then it started to rain. They were like, well, sorry. Oof. First concert was the Eagles. You can't even remember the concerts you went to. Yeah, all great bands. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, and then I did go see REM. This is crazy. This is a wild story. They gave us replacement tickets, and then when they rescheduled, was a couple years later. At that point, they were a pretty big band. So they filled up an arena in Sacramento. So we had to go all the way out to where the Sacramento Kings play to go see this concert. This was me and my wife. Oh man. And I knew how to get out there, but my wife wasn't from the Bay Area. We lived in Oakland. She wasn't from Oakland. And she didn't know how to get there, so I drove out there. We saw the show, and then on the way back, somehow I was partying a little too hard. We're in Vietnam right now. I get to barely piece this whole thing together. This is a resort. I've got to be able to get to the beach through here, right? Yeah, we're in Vietnam. Oh, let's go check. No, that's wired. How about over here? Me? Yeah, I was. Oh, Dennis Hopper, what's up? We went out. We were living in Alameda or Berkeley, I can't remember. And we drove out to this show in Sacramento. We saw the show. It's a good show. And then I was partying too hard. So I couldn't drive. And I said I wanted to drive. And we had a big fight about it. And I insisted that I drive. And she insisted that I pull over the car because she wasn't going to let me drive. I said, okay, you drive. Art and AC/DC, nice. Yeah, this place is beautiful. Wow. It's like a resort, and it's quiet, it's closed, it's off season. But she didn't know where we were at. We were somewhere out near Sacramento, Stockton, Lodi. Like, I knew the area. But she didn't know. She knew Oakland and Berkeley, but she didn't know the rest of the area. And I was so mad at her that she wouldn't let me drive, that I would tell her the wrong way, tell her the wrong freeway to get on, go in the wrong direction. And we ended up in Vacaville or Fairfield or something, way out of town. And I just kept telling her the wrong directions on purpose. No GPS, yeah. Oh, she was so mad. You keep telling me the wrong directions. We end up in Lake Marcel, Youngla. Shut up, why don't you let me drive? I was bad, yeah, I was a bad dude. Believe me. I have my bad years, the dark ages. I just keep driving and driving. It's 4 a.m. Oh, yeah. Just let me drive. Wow. Wow. These are dope. Coconuts, right? Coconuts on the ground. Nice moldy wall. Beautiful. Yeah, we're in Vietnam. The town is called Mui Ne, and it's adjacent to a bigger town called Phan Thiet. This is a resort that appears to be closed permanently, I would say. Yeah, it looks like it got hit by a storm. And I'm trying to get down to the beach. Well, you're built like a car, you got a hubcap, diamond star halo. How much was gas back in the day? I don't remember. Back then? I don't even remember. Yeah, it looks like a storm. B for the follow. It looks like it was beautiful. Oh shit. Okay. Another big wall over there. Crap, and I freaking got it for his neck and sugar. You see the boats out there, the fishing boats. She what's a ferry boat and they'll get high on a blue ocean against tomorrow's sky. Whoa, whoa. You saw Billy Joel in Long Island. That's where you would see. That's the classic place to see Billy Joel. He's from Long Island, right? So close, but no cigar. Or maybe he's from like the Upper East Side or something. Hard to say. We're so close. Joe Pesci. Oh wow, look at this boat. I'm sure the fans were going on. Billy Joel in Long Island. It's perfect. That ferry boat. Oh, my map. Can't jump. Nah, it's barbed wire, man. And that. This is another instance of like, you're in another country. How far can you push it before, you know what I mean? And I always want to be respectful and not talk to any police or military. We've been to too many countries. I've been to 15 or 16 countries in the last year, and I have not had any problems with the law, so I want to keep my perfect record. Yo, look at this guy. Look at you, big boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my Lord. Woo. That's a big old beetle. God dang. That's like a small puppy. Right, exactly. At what point am I like, oh, sorry? And then it slips over into the next level of like, you're trespassing and you know it. All right. Like when I took the handicap access line into the Vatican City. That was one thing. And I got kicked out for that by the cops. I got thrown out of the Vatican by the cops. So you can put that on my bio when I'm gone. Chris got cooked in the Vatican. Dude, eat that beetle on a leaf. Crunch, crunch. God, it smells good out here. It smells like this, maybe? What is this? Avocado? Oh my God, they're beautiful. They're like orchids, right? Wow. They're like little tiny orchids. Wow. Plumaria? Is that what this is? It's absolutely quiet around here. Chinese plum? Oh, I might be allergic. Oh, interesting. Wow, God, that is beautiful. Good Lord, look at the yellow on that. What the freak? Wow. Thank you guys for the follows. What in the freak? This is amazing. Wow. It's like in Hawaii. They don't smell like anything, actually. They smell like nice, maybe a little bit sweet, but they don't. This light pole looks like it looks like it's France or England, but it's not. We're in Vietnam on the southeast coast of Vietnam. The ocean is right there, but we can't get to it because there seems to have been some storm damage on this resort that I'm lost in, and I'm trying to get out before they find me. I want to get to the water, but I keep running into obstruction blocks, blocks, keeping me from getting to the water. Okay, let's go back out to the street. I see the street out there again. It smells so good. It's crazy. It's like a storm happened and this is like the leftovers, you know? That's all barbed wire. Hold on, we gotta go this way out the front door. Oh, dude, I'm lost again. I'm kind of lost. I know where the front door is. I just gotta go over there and find it and get it. I'm not lost. I got this. I got this. You guys, I never get lost. You found they would put me up right, exactly. Like at what point am I breaking the law? At what point is it like, oh, sorry, I didn't know. I prefer to be on the oh, sorry, I didn't know team. Giggle me timbers. Yeah, I'm getting low on water. We just had a couple quarts of water, and now I'm getting low, so we'll have to get some water soon. That's if you're gonna get lost. Oh, look at the water. Okay. Wow. Built like a car, you gotta hub. Oh, this tree is down. You see this tree? Ooh, that's a whole tree that fell over. Got pulled right out of the ground. Hi, how you doing? Get. Okay, thank you. He's see. Get. No. Get out of here. Go out. Whew. Get. Hi, I'm good. No. Get out. Okay, got it. I don't know if you guys saw that dude or not. He was kind. He was nice. But I just wouldn't want to go any much further than that. I don't want that next level of interaction where they're not nice anymore. Okay. Get. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're almost there. Yo! I did. That. My first thought was, how fast can I get? I want to get, and I want to get really fast. All right, we're almost there. We're going to the beach from the desert. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the heart maze. The beach and oh, I should look that up. That's a good idea. I can say it in Spanish, but I don't recommend it. Get, yeah, right? Oh, look at these little houses. This is dope. Wow. Oh, that's awesome. Let's get some more water. Oh, gosh. Hi. Water? Built like a car, you got a hubcap, diamond star halo. Car, oh yeah. Alright, let me see what I got here. Told you but the truth, that's a cloak full of egos. Hi, how you doing? Hello, hi. What? Yes. Two? Yeah, please. Beautiful, thank you. Oh, shoot. Well, one, just regular water is good.
Anh đi vô bắt con bây giờ, ảnh không sợ.
Để bị con chim ăn đơi.
Không có lăn đơi đâu, có đổ xe tới.
Con chim tới rồi.
Cái này lấy được, cái này nhỏ nhỏ. Còn
Nén mị đi.
nước nhanh.
Không có gì đó. Đấy.
Get it on. They're watching. I know, it's crazy. Oh. Yeah, she was really nice too. One of my lessons is on top. I gotta sit down. Oh my god. Electrolytes. Yeah, both of them have electrolytes. She charged me a little bit more, but this one is more like brand name. Oh, and they're cold, colder than a well digger's ass. Whew. Tie my shoes, sit in the shade, right? So, what was their reaction to me? Did you guys see them? I don't know if I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up with the comments. There's actually some funny comments in here. Did you guys see them? Did it seem like no? They were cool. Nothing. Everybody was chill. The guy was checking me out. Yeah, they're chill, huh? Oh, bro. It's so cold. It's awesome. Is it bad to drink drinks that cold? The weirdest thing to ever saw. Yeah. No, I got my wallet. I'm good. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it was the weirdest thing they saw all day, huh? Woo! No more weird stories about driving. Woo. Dang. Well, and then that one young lady was it's cold water, or maybe it just seems cold. Why don't squash drink coffee? Because they're already bouncing off the walls. So they're going. Oh no, God no. I don't think they steal stuff. I can't. It's different. It's different. It's different here. It's just different. It's different. I mean, on one hand, I think the punishment for stealing something, if I went to the cops and said some guy stole my phone, and they found a guy that had stolen my phone, the cops would be hard on him. That's what I think. But it's just different. It's kind of like, yo, check out this dude. Still in Vietnam, yeah. Just came up here with a box of chocolate. Two guys with boxes of chocolate. This place is the weirdest. It's so weird. It takes full sip. I think the punishment would be harsh. And the other thing too is the difference, I think, between like China and like Vietnam, the difference in thought of Eastern philosophy, the way that the East is organized. I've only been here a few months, so I don't know, but my feeling, the vibe that I get is like the way that they drive. It's a shared space. This is the road. Everybody uses it. Obviously, we don't want to hit each other. We don't want to have an accident. We'll get hurt. But they drive all over the place. They don't seem to have any rules. But they also don't have road rage. They're just like, oh, I'll just go over here on the left and right. You know what I mean? They drive like crazy people. But they don't get mad at each other. In the States, we're like, God dang it. oh, this is my lane, get out of my lane or I'm gonna trip out, you know. In the States, we have a very individual sense of, you know, progress. Like I have a job and I'm gonna make $1 million this year, and next year I'm gonna make $2 million, and I'm gonna be rich, and then I'm gonna retire, and then I'm gonna, you know, pass my money on to my kids, whatever. Here it's more like they don't have the individual. They think more of as a group or a society. That's what I think. Yeah, Ruth Ann. Yeah, there ain't no pew-pews here. And you don't see a ton of tattoos. Yeah, that's true. And there's almost no white people. There's almost no Americans. So yeah, when they see me at all, they're like, whoa, check it out, bro. Yo, homie's here. And he's all tattooed up. This guy must be really bright. Oh, he's one of the smart ones. They follow the rules. Yeah, they follow the rules. It's like they stare at Americans. I'm representing. Yeah. It seemed like they call me Scribbles. Yeah. But I almost at the same time I'm always a little hesitant too, because I don't know when, like, I used to be kind of gullible and trusting of people, you know, when I was 40 years ago, when I was a teenager. And now people aren't always, you know, they're not always telling you the truth in your face, you know what I mean? They might be turning around and telling somebody else something different. You know what I mean? It took me a long time to really learn that. You can tell people stuff, but you can't tell them everything all the way, you know, you can't. Or just be ready that it's going to come back at you. Yeah. Yeah, collectivist society is considered the society. Yes. Not just the individual, yeah. In America, and God bless America, I'm glad I grew up there. I'm glad I have an American passport in my pocket. Like buying my food truck, exactly. Like I fell for the food truck thing. The guy said, just go to the store and get, what was it, 6 eBay gift cards and put $500 on each gift card, and then call me back on the phone and read the numbers off to me. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that scam, but I fell for it years ago. And I sent the guy $3,000, and he never gave me the card. Stuff like that. And I realized, hey, you know what? I'm a chef back in the States. Yeah, I really fell for that. Yeah, back in the States, I do cooking. I'm a catering chef back in New York City. But I haven't worked too much in the last year. Look at this cloud. Yo, that's beautiful. Wow. We started traveling, doing TikToks every day. And in last May, almost a year ago, I went on our first trip in Europe and then came back. I did work because it was a busy month with catering. I had a bunch of catering set up before we left. Hi, Dong. Hi, Dong. Nani. Hi, Dong. Oh, yo, remember we were looking at some private graveyard the other day? Here we go. Thank you for the shares. You got scammed out of Nigeria, the Nigerian prince scam? Bro, you know what? It happens. It happens. Wow. Wow. What are we seeing, you guys? Pastel graveyard. Thought it was a mini putt-putt. Could be. Maybe these are just planter boxes with plants put on top of them, or maybe, you know, maybe things are planted in this dirt. But it looks to me like a grave. Let me know. These are tombs, right? Because we saw something like this the other day when we walk around the neighborhood in Da Nang. Right, with the incense. Do I have ghosts? Oh, yeah. Oh, I've never told you guys any ghost stories, have I? Yeah, I've had ghosts. I've had crazy ghosts. You don't think it's a... What does that say? I can't hardly see with the camera. Mausoleums, right? These are little mausoleums. Wow. You had a ghost too? Nice. A lot of char, a lot of burning around here. Oh, here we go. There's like there's a graveyard. Look at the headstone and a mound. Don't tell me that is... No. 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 Oh, wow. Oh, look how beautiful this is. Look at this. They put all these shells on top of this grave. Aww. Aww. (1974 to 1996). Oh, 1949 to 1974. Oh, goodness. Oof, this is a lot, huh? This one, there's another one back here. Bright colors to paint to keep the bad spirits off. Oh, that's dope. And there's a bunch back here. There's a lot of barbed wire and cactus right here, huh? That is not fooling around. Yo, what's up, Lisa? Shell of a guy. A shadow of the man we used to be. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, these are more graves. I don't know. Nah, I'm gonna stay over here too. Sorry, guys. 1968. The shell of a man. Half the man I used to be. Yeah, I'm not gonna go further into that. Sorry. After these people in town are watching me walk down the street in this pretty small town, I'm going to. Hey, food versus review. How have you been? Great. I feel really great. I'm trying to be respectful of people's towns, their cultures, but we keep getting deeper and deeper into it, so the rules become a little less clear. Yeah, maybe, Pamela. So I figure let's err on the side of caution, right? You guys want to take this jet ski with me? I could put that in my back pocket. Yeah, I'm walking through the cemetery in the midday. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning. It's hotter than a biscuit right now. And we just left the desert. Oh, what is that? 11 o'clock in the morning. It's hotter than a biscuit right now. And we just left the desert. Oh, what is that? Up here on this hill. So down here is the ocean. I'm trying to get to the ocean. I'm just going to take a left at one of these streets. And up here on this hill, beautiful clouds. Wow. And there's a red sand dune desert up there where we started a couple hours ago. That way I went. It was beautiful. But honestly, I'm a little heated, a little hot. Hot. All right. Does this go down to the ocean? No, I don't want to curl. I want to curl back. Hey, what's up, buddy? I don't know what he's telling me. He's saying hi. Good, nice store, huh? Oh, this guy's soldering some iron together. Oh, he's maybe got a store. Wants to know if I want some food. I don't know. Oh, the desert was dope. We'll go back. Definitely go back. I don't know how long we're going to be here. Might be at 1, 2, 3 days. Might be longer. I just have to get my airline ticket to China, and give myself a few days lead time. Hi. How do I get to the water? Can I get to the ocean? Oh, what am I asking in my California Spanish? Yo, where's the beach, yo? Yo, I'll catch some tasty waves, yo. How do I get the beach around here? Part of China. Hey, Butters. I don't know. I'm thinking, I mean, there's always Hong Kong. I already got a ticket for that anytime. But right now I'm thinking Shanghai. It might be less expensive. Or there's always Chongqing too. I'd really like to go to Chongqing. Those are my two big cities that I want to see. Yeah, Eileen. It's gonna be, yeah. Woo! So yeah, you guys pay attention. Uh-oh, the propane dude. Yeah, I have a translator app in my other pocket. I do use it sometimes. I can see the ocean. The ocean is like right there. I don't understand why I can't get over there. We haven't gone to South America yet on the channel, but I'm sure that we will, you guys. We've been doing TikToks every day, full time for almost a year and a half or so. But we started traveling about a year ago. We did Europe, and now we've done many countries in Southeast Asia. So once we get out of Asia, we might go to South America. Or we might go to Africa. I've always wanted, I might go to Africa. And am I walking parallel to the ocean? I am. I mean, I don't understand how I can't get over there, but here I think it's going towards it. I've always wanted to go to like Buenos Aires, Argentina. She got a little store here. She's got a little sandwich shop. Ooh, fried bananas. Yeah, fried bananas. Hi. She's making fried bananas. Yeah, it does look a ways away. Argentina would be dope, right? But the great thing, the reason I'm drawn to Vietnam, man, do you see those people? That was crazy. One girl's making bananas, the other girl taking a nap in the shade. Oh, it might be, if I lose reception, do we lose cell phone right here? I think we're really close, I believe. I think we're really close. The video quality is okay. The telephone and video quality. Good. Yeah, maybe I'm just hungry for a steak. Maybe that's why I'm thinking about Argentina. I thought that would be cool. I would love to go to Africa. So is this guy going to the beach? Might be. Maybe I'm just hungry. Chile, right? I remember I found, yes, this goes down to the beach. It goes through somebody's neighborhood. I'm going to talk to these guys. Come on. Let's see what's up. Tunisia, Egypt, or Ghana? Really? All that would be good. We should go to every country, don't you think? I've only been to 20 or so. There's another 175. I think there's, I'm going to ask Trump again. I think there's 5 more now. He just said there was another 5. I think there's 200 countries now instead of 195 countries. Senegal. None of them sound nice to you? No, what I really want to do right now is go to, after this, go back to Italy. I'll go back to Italy, and I've always wanted to go to the Skeleton Coast too. The Namib Desert, down near South Africa. All right, let's go down to the water. Are you guys, did we lose reception or not? Lost the connection. It looks good? Oh, good. Okay, cool. Okay, we're good. Thank you. Yeah. Yo, this is raw, dude. This is real. This is real down here. Cactuses. Wow, I swear we're like in Mexico. But we're not in Mexico. We're in Vietnam. Oh yeah, and there's that desert that we were up at. We're good? Okay, cool. Still in the desert, yeah. For real. So I saw that guy come through here on that scooter, right? So I know it empties out somewhere. Virgin Islands. Yeah, we could go back to the Caribbean, British Virgin Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands. Look at that. We were just talking about Texas, huh? Oh man, there was this old shack. I don't know if Sonia is still in the room. It's yeah, it feels like Cabo. I thought one of the most kind of remote and desolate places I ever went was in the Cabo, but not in the resorts, but outside the resorts where the people really live. And it was like this, but it was even more dry and hot, and just no resources at all. I felt so bad driving by there. I was like, oh my Lord, people living in a cardboard house and stuff. Oh man, this is pretty real. Love it. Yeah, we're at the bottom. We're at the lower east of Vietnam. Did we lose reception? Are we good? Claire, you have a condo in Cabo? Yeah. Look at the clouds. Yeah, no chemtrails. Oof, that barbed wire is not fooling, dude. This is like handmade, extra big, extra wide Vietnamese barbed wire. So I think you know what I'm talking about. If you own a place in Cabo, if you know what I'm talking about, no disrespect to Cabo at all. I spent a couple months living outside in the downtown area, outside the, but in the main part of Cabo. When you go into like where Costco is, but then you just drive north, right? It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Oh, got a particular smell to it. All right, let's keep our eyes open, okay? Oh, look at that horse out there, or that cow. We made it. Cool. We made it. Good night. Yeah, be careful. I don't want to end up like whatever it is that I smelled back there. Wow. Beautiful beach, yo. Check this out. This is good. Actually, this is probably a well-traveled path, to be honest with you. It's all good. Ocean! Woo! Ah, dang. Absolutely beautiful. In case you're wondering what's going on. This beautiful farmland. A couple little skinny cows. Wabo Cabo. Cabo Wabo. Trojan, thank you so much. Got that green and that blue are crazy, huh? Thank you so much. Oh, there's another big cow. What are you doing down here? You sitting in the sun, huh? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. What's up? What's the eyeball saying to me? You lucky I got this rope on my face. Don't be trying to take some of my shade. I ain't having that. Okay. Wow. This is, I'm not going to say it's untouched and pristine, but this is probably as untouched and pristine a beach as I have ever been to in my life. Whew, wow. Pretty secluded, huh? Yeah, the bull is enjoying the shade. I'm not. I am in the heat, bro. Heat. Private? Oh, Cham. I forgot about Cham Island. Yeah, Cham Island was awesome. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's some construction workers down there constructing some work. There's fishermen out here with these painted blue fishing boats. These are wild. Let me get down to the water. Look at the blue boats. It's like hot. This is like Aruba. You ever been to Aruba? Aruba looks like this. Looks like the rocks have been sitting exposed in the open sun for 2 million years. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm good too. Cozumel is beautiful. Yeah, Aruba's beautiful. Wow. Fishing boats, yeah. Blue and red. Like good old fashioned Chinese fishing boats. Well, we're not in China, we're in Vietnam. Unless China is listening to this on the AI, in which case we'll just say Vietnam, China. No, I think it's a separate country. Definitely certain that it's a separate country. Vietnam is its own country. Whew, man alive. It's hot and dry up in this place. A lot of boats, a lot of fishing. Oh, let me see what I mean about a little bit of trash on the sidewalk. Because people, you don't just open the tap and pour yourself a glass of water. You have to drink it out of a bottle. So the empty water bottles wash up. Like, where was it, Bali? Water bottles were everywhere. Wow. And it was Bali. Bali's beautiful, but it was like, wow, this beach is trash. What's going on? Look at this. It's crazy. How do we get in the water? I know, crazy. We found it. Oh. Wow. Beautiful. We made it. I love the way they're just barely above the water. They're so heavy, they just sit right down in the ocean. Yo! Ocean Isle, North Beach. Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina. What's up? Put it down and go in the water! You guys are dying. I'm dying too, to get in there. Ah, still got the, look at the sand from the desert that we were just in. Oh shit. Be laying in the water. Oh yeah, prop it up. Except I can't. I don't want to get too much sand in it. Let me see how this is. Let me take a look and see. Well, your eyes have